Uniformity, all in the name of diversity. I'm Brian Lilly with Rebel.media. Can you imagine how boring the world would be if we all looked exactly the same? What if we all talked exactly the same? You know, get rid of those funny accents. No need for an East Coast accent or a West Coast accent. Definitely not that funny Scottish accent my mother speaks with. No, we just get rid of all of those. We'll all talk exactly the same way. And while we're at it, let's all dress the same way. And most importantly, let's make sure we all think the same way. That'd be a pretty boring world, wouldn't it, if we were all exactly the same?
Oh, we do everything alike, we look alike, we dress alike, we walk alike, we talk alike, and what is more, we hate each other very much.
It'd be the opposite of diversity, and yet that's what the diversity police want. I'm outside the World Exchange Plaza. It's an outdoor area, a few blocks from Parliament Hill. It's where the government office towers and the private sector collide, and office workers spill out at the lunch hour, take in the sunshine, and enjoy their lunch. It's a great spot to people watch, to see the real diversity of life in Canada, because you get people of all ages, shapes, sizes, colors, creeds, all of it going on, all happening right behind me. But some would say that that's wrong, that we shouldn't have everybody different. Those people behind me, do you think they all think exactly the same thing? No, there's going to be differences of opinion out there. People seem to be able to get along with their lives. Why am I talking about this? Why am I talking about real diversity, fake diversity, thinking the same way? Because there's a story really bothering me out of Newfoundland. It's about a jeweler called Today's Jewelers, and they're under fire because the owner of the store dared to post his beliefs for the world to see. He put up a poster saying that traditional marriage is under attack and that you should defend traditional marriage. Well, this upset customers that he had recently started building a custom engagement ring for. A lesbian couple named Nicole White and Pam Renouf. Now, the owner of the store is Essa Jordan. He apparently was very courteous with the couple, knew they were a lesbian couple, gave them great customer service, according to an interview that they did with CBC.
And so you went to the store, and what happened?
We went there a few months ago, and we were just speaking with them, kind of gave them some information of what we're looking for, the price range, and they work with us. They were great to work with. They seemed to have no issues. They knew the two of us were a same-sex couple.
And then how did you find out about this sign?
Well, I referred some of my friends to them just because I did get some good customer service and they had good prices, and he wanted a custom ring for his girlfriend as well. So I sent him in there, so him and his mom went in and they were looking around, and that's when they seen the sign. They took the picture, sent it to one of my bridesmaids who sent it to me, just saying, you know, is this the store that you referred him to, because they are anti-gay.
And yet, their big takeaway from all of this is that doesn't matter that they got great customer service, doesn't matter that he treated them with respect, he shouldn't be allowed to post his personal beliefs out in front of his own store.
And did you speak with them about your concerns?
Yes. So I went back the next day and just talked to them about it, asked them, you know, what is up with the sign? And they had told me at that point that that's their beliefs. And I said, that's fine. I have no issues with them believing in what they believe in. I think everyone's entitled to their own opinion, but I don't think they should put their personal beliefs inside their business, especially when they're directing their business towards customers, and some of them being grooms and brides who would go in there for custom work to get done.
And how did they react to that?
They just said that that's their beliefs and they think that they can put up whatever they want.
Oh, you'll notice no pushback from the CBC interviewer in there. If you watch the whole clip, there's no pushback at all. Now, why is this interesting? Why is this important? Just take that to its next logical step. As Mr. Jardin points out, he's in Toronto. And Church Street, which is the heart of the gay village in Toronto, is full of rainbow flags. It's full of all kinds of politics in the store windows. Should that be allowed, or should that be banned? Or is it that you're only allowed to post your personal beliefs, whether they're religious, political, or what have you, if they are the correct ones? Ding, ding, ding. That, my friends, is the answer. See, Mr. Jardin's beliefs, his views, they're not acceptable to the gatekeepers of society today. Therefore, he needs to be punished. This man has had to take down his Facebook page because he was getting so much harassment on it, it had taken over the page. So that was one of the ways he was advertising his business. He had to take that down. He's received threats since this story broke just on the weekend. He's had to return money on the custom ring that was ordered, the custom ring that he worked with the couple, knowing they were a lesbian couple. He worked with them and treated them with great respect. That work, all for naught. He's done it for free. They're going to get their money back. Now, this is a disturbing trend in our society. It's one that says we can have diversity, we will celebrate diversity as long as it's the right type of diversity. But if you have any type of religious beliefs, any type of traditional beliefs, they better be very progressive, or the mob will shut you down. Other jewelry stores with similar names in Newfoundland have had to publicly advertise that they're not affiliated with this store because they were being harassed. And this is going on because of the internet. This is going on across North America. The guy's getting bad reviews posted online from people that have never been to the province of Newfoundland, never mind actually shopped in his store. This is what the diversity police is all about. It's not about real diversity. It's not about accepting the mass of humanity as you see it, accepting that we all have different points of view, accepting that we have different beliefs, that we look different, talk different, act different. No, it's about using diversity to make us all think the same way. I don't think that that's a good road for us to go down. I think it's one that we should reconsider, and I think it's one that we should walk away from. Real diversity isn't about being exactly the same. It is about living and let live. It is about accepting people where they are, treating them with respect, yes, but accepting them where they are. It sounds like Miss White and Miss Renouf actually got along fine with the jeweler. I bet that they wish they hadn't made this big public pronouncement, because now a man that they had no issue with until someone sent them a picture of this poster, a man they had no issue with is having his business destroyed, all in the name of diversity and the mob. What a shame.